Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD once again for our second video for this evening, and today I am going to cover our February 9 performance for our portfolio. But before I get started, I just want to recognize the comments that you guys have shared in my first video today. Thank you, Louise, Alan. I really appreciate the positive remarks. And of course, I'd like to um, grant the request of Furley, Trevor. I didn't realize, Trevor, you had a request from yesterday, but definitely I can check these stocks first before I talk about my portfolio. Okay, so if this is the first time you're watching my video, guys, I'm reviewing stocks every day, and if you like this type of content, feel free to drop a comment and hit the subscribe. By the way, uh, hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos, and drop a comment if you'd like me to review your requested stocks. Okay, so let's start. I I want to talk about FLI first. This is it, FLI, and this one is for Furley. FLI, okay, you had an increase in the price today. Nice. Although one thing that we need to be extra careful of is this. Your RSI is currently declining in terms of momentum. That's a bearish divergence there. And the reason why I said that is, while the price, on the other hand, was improving, creating some higher highs there, the momentum is starting to decline. So I'm expecting for this stock to correct first. We'll see if it'll just drop up to the 119 level. If you want to really measure that and be very accurate, you can go ahead and probably do this. You can do a Fibonacci retracement measurement here. So body to the body right there. There. So pretty much at the area where I mentioned. Okay, so let's try to remove that. So right over here, actually, there. Could be up to here because it's an area anyway. So I'm plotting it up to 119, no, 1.19 area. That's a possible area of bounce. That's the first layer. Unless it breaks, then chances are it could go down up to the next level would be 1.16. But overall, I see the stock correcting first before it goes higher and higher. So if you are an investor and you see the bigger picture here, then check out the potential of the stock. But we really have no guarantees that this is going to happen overnight. So it might take some time before a stock can fully recover. But just to let you know, we are already at the level before the pandemic. So we're already right at the average performance of this stock, right? So that is for FLI. The next one is VITA. VITA still doing sideways, as you can see. However, not looking good at the moment because you had your high here, and then when it bounced, it created a lower high. So this is going to potentially create a downtrend channel, and if we got resisted or we got rejected right over here, chances are it could go back to this level because you have your support here, or it could even break and create a lower low following this declining support, and this is your declining resistance. So key observation here is my immediate outlook for tomorrow is another possible red candlestick that could potentially challenge your 0.86. So that's for VITA. So if you are planning to add more volume, or if you're planning to enter in the stock, uh, let it reach the support area first because we're not in that level as of yet. It is just about to approach the support. If you're a big picture guy, then the big picture is right over here. But we don't, again, same as what I said in the previous talk, we don't know when it is going to go back, because I don't see any major catalyst for the stock to really trigger a bull run at the moment. Next would be now, and then PHR. Now, also got rejected at the MA20 level. So because we're moving below the MA20 line, normally if you're a big follower of the MA20 or a moving average in a 20-day, then this is acting as a resistance. This used to be a resistance. We got a breakdown in the price. I mean, this used to be a support, but when we had a breakdown in the price and we're trying to recover, this now is acting as a resistance. So if the volume is not that significant and there's no major news about the company, then chances are it will just go back again to the previous levels, and then probably test your previous support and see if it'll bounce at that level and recover fully from there. Because at this point, you also had it could create a double bottom at this level, and then we'll see. Okay, but in the meantime, um, don't enter yet, because I know you can get this at a much cheaper level. The next one is PHR, and that's for you, Trevor. Hopefully we are able to help you make decisions later. Yeah, later. It's already 1:33 in the morning. So please be advised that do not follow everything I say, because I have a different profile as yours. So if you're a position trader, then most likely we have a very close profile attributes. But if you're a trader, intraday trader, then the game can be, the playing field can totally change. Okay, so at the moment, PHR as well is rejected at the MA20 line. So I'm thinking there's a big chance that it will also decline. These stocks that I have reviewed so far had rallied for several days and are rejecting at the area where it is at right now. So I'm thinking it could go back to the 249. So far, VITA, now, and PHR, Trevor, I see a downward movement by tomorrow and in the coming days. There you have it. Okay, so those are my insights. Hopefully you have not entered yet, or if you have a higher average, then we'll find out. I anticipate where it could potentially stop, and ask yourself, is this an area you're willing to take for a red day, right? Because if you're not going to sell it as of yet, then it's just going to be a red day for you on your port. But once it reaches this level and bounces at the area, then good for us, good for you, because then you will be able to reduce those negative or those losses, paper losses on your portfolio. Okay, so um, every profile has a different, or every investor or trader, we all have our different way of looking at things, and this decline could be this, for all I know, this is something you're looking forward to, so that you can buy some more at a cheaper level. So that's it. Okay, so those are the requests that you guys made, and I really want to make sure that somehow I could be able to share some insights uh, to you guys. Oh, there's another one. Hannah Den Curry. Green. Green. How's green? Okay. Wow, looks like green um, is respecting the uptrend channel over here. And what do you call this? Like an asymmetrical triangle. And it somehow broke that area. Yeah, it broke the triangle to the upside, and half of the candlestick's body today is already higher than the MA20 line. So probably what I can say here is if we officially, but looks like we already officially broke out of that, right? So this is a breakout of that triangle. So I'm thinking we could potentially see more movements going up for green. I can sense another green day for green tomorrow or later today. Okay. So those are the stocks I have added on our review today. Meanwhile, I just want to bring you to my portfolio. Just a quick update on where we are at for today. So one, two, three, four, five, six. Six out of the 10 stocks moved uh, nicely today. Okay. And the only reds, well, I have my double dragon here, but this one is double dragon, 3%, 3.11% down against my average, which is 1507, which looking at the monetary value of the decline, it's nothing alarming. Our ATN managed to reduce the loss compared to what we had yesterday, so we're now at 0.87. In fact, the stock has a good catalyst. I saw another post today about ATN. So it looks like ATN is also going to be involved in the subway construction. There's another one. I saw that news. Someone posted it. Posts. Let me just check that out. This one. Thank you to Wolverine. Wolverine posted something today. Hopefully, this is recent news. But it just mentioned here among the projects ATN identified to support infrastructure build out are the Metro Manila Subway Project, the NLEX SLEX Connector Road Project, Bulacan Airport Project, and reclamation initiatives in Luzon. Okay, so um, these are major projects, and I'm anticipating that we could see some more bullish movements for this stock to, uh, yeah, to perform, or more bullish movements for the stock in the coming days. So we're not in a hurry. Okay, so I think I'm more of a chill trader, positions slash chill trader, and yeah. So Double Dragon, ATN, um, Dito. We had a nice start for Dito, right? We had a nice start. We even had a gap up and pushed price higher, but a lot of people are there are a lot of traders here, so they're just taking profit. What's important is currently we are registering a 139.31% gain for Dito, and no plans of reducing my size. I was already happy with the locked in gain that I did uh, the other day. Okay, so for now, what I'm thinking is I'm going to re-enter if there is probably a continuation. Let's say if it goes back to around 14, 13, then I can just re-enter again. So just hopefully, one whole day like this one day of long wick and it recovers right away. Just fetch me, okay? Probably around the 14 peso, 1408 level, then I'll be happy. And another good stock here is APL. APL recovered. Good job here. So our average is 0.23, now at 0.25. ASEN continues to move higher. Okay, let's start from here. ABA, steady going up. Uh, foreign buying is there, so good. ASIN also continues to climb up, but we got rejected somewhere here, so I'm thinking we might go slow movement sideways and a few days of sideways and move up again, sideways and move up again. But definitely I'm still sticking to the 722 in case it drops. Good area to add more volume here. APL, nice bounce over here. ATN, as I mentioned, we had some recoveries, but earlier today it even reached as high as 0.94 with some good volume over here. So I'm thinking we might see some more bullish movements by tomorrow. Double Dragon, we now crossed the MA20 line. We're much higher now, and so I'm thinking if we continue to push the price higher, then once we trigger the upper band, then we are good. So a lot of them are very near my average now. See that? Except for they're just two stocks that are the biggest negative. Okay, so my JFC is negative 5.58% as of today, and ATN is at negative 27%. So we're just hanging in there. Merrimart got rejected here, but as I mentioned, I could just add more volume here around 661 again. I think what happened here is I previously posted an order at when it was, I think, around this level, around Feb 3rd and Feb 4th. I posted a 661, but when it reached this level, I was took a repot, and then I wanted to for it to drop some more, so my order was not hit, and then it climbed up. But for now, I think I'm really going to add now 661. That's my area that I'd like to add because I've been wanting to add. This is a good bounce. I also posted earlier. I was hoping to add because it even reached like 0.48 area. So I wanted to add it around that level, but it did not revisit anymore. So my order was not hit. What was hit here for me was the my order for tech. I added more volume for tech today. So hopefully, even if it got rejected here, it won't really dip significantly. If it is going to drop significantly, I'm thinking it might just go back to the 667 level. But my size for tech is already fine. I'm good with that. My average is 705, so we're just right at this level. What we are waiting for is for it to cross the MA20 line. So those are my insights for my stock picks today. So far, so good. Even though we had red stocks for today, our average is not that far from where it is at as of this time. Like tech is 705, Merrimart is 738, which is what 6% down. Dito still good. Double Dragon is 3% down. Okay, so the size allocation plays a big part in your emotional reaction to these stocks. For instance, even though my Merrimart is 6.69% down, but because it's only occupying 3% of my portfolio, then nothing too alarming in terms of the monetary impact of the red day today. So that's another reminder for all of us that sizing, okay, when you trade, when you enter in a stock, consider the size. If you're entering at a risky level, for instance, this one ABA, I have to admit my entry for ABA is more of a high risk entry. I think I entered right here. So I just did a test buy, and now it's still very slowly moving, but somehow starting to go in an upward direction. But because it was too risky, I only entered 2%, 2.49%. So even if it's 3.48% down, the equivalent monetary value of that is not that huge. Okay, so that is it. Looking forward to another green day in our performance later. Yesterday was also a green, but I really wanted either way. If Dito continues to move up, I'm happy. If it declines, even happier because I now have plans to add more volume here. But definitely, if I'm going to add, my average will no longer be 657. It's going to be a little higher. But that's fine. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching and good night. Bye bye for now.